It's your boy Mike, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video. Last night they did go ahead and give us the Ultimate Gohan preview, but I was unfortunately asleep. So we're going to go ahead and look at it right now and talk about everything that we saw for this guy, right? And man, he looks cool as hell, including his costumes, which we're going to look at later. A lot of the stuff about him just kind of feels like a mesh of some of the other best support units in the game, and just the best parts about them, right? On top of that, he also has some very interesting stuff that we're gonna have to wait to see how it is inside of the actual game itself. But overall, he looks broken as hell. So to start off, let's go ahead and read his concept. A playmaker who separates his target from the pack, creating advantages for his allies, take down isolated enemies one by one alongside your team. His "You Can't Win" passive staggers and weakens an enemy hero. It applies a stack to an enemy hero on hit. When stacks are maxed out, the target becomes a target break, and any damage dealt staggers them, applying physical defense down and energy defense down. Super attacks have the strongest effect, followed by skills, excluding super attacks, then rush attacks. So basically, what this is another passive similar to 18, where you have to apply a certain amount of stacks onto an enemy. As of right now, I don't think they, oh no, they do show how much the actual stacks you need are. Okay, because for 18 specifically, I think it has it's usually like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 or something like that. But we could see here that it does show the gauge under the actual person itself, and then we can go ahead and see that Goku gets staggered from that just for like half a second, and then that's it. His rush attack becomes a powered up attack when he is fighting a break target, and then we saw the energy and defense down. His skill 1 is Jack Blast. Unleash a strike in a set direction, applies a stack to enemy heroes on hit. Re-entering the command within a certain time window unleashes an energy wave, pushing away enemies and dealing extra damage. Applies further stacks to enemy heroes struck. The closer an enemy is, the further the pushback. Activating the skill after power unleashed increases pushback even further and applies movement speed down and enemy heroes are struck. So it talked a little bit about it, but yes, there is going to be something called the Power Unleashed, which will just kind of be a power up to a lot of these abilities. His next ability is called Rolling Hammer, and then as you can see here, whenever he has that like aura around him, it is basically his power unleashed, by the way. We can see here that it does go ahead and do like more stuff than usual, right? His skill 2 is an unavoidable attack that warps to your enemy's location and forcibly moves them in the direction you warped from, generating a shockwave on hit, dealing additional damage to non-target enemies, applying a stack to enemies on hit, staggers and deals extra damage to targets knocked into a wall or other heroes. Activating his skill after Potential Unleashed will send the target struck flying on hit. Enemies hit by the shockwave will be forcibly moved and deal extra damage to targets knocked into a wall or other heroes will be increased. Then we have Power Unleashed, like how we were talking about before. One, it creates a shockwave around you, applying fleet to enemies. And we can see here, just for like a brief little bit, that it does make the Goku run away and have like that little panic symbol. But on top of that, within a set window after this skill's activation, Jack Blast and Rolling Hammer will be enhanced and usable even mid cooldown. The first hit of other skills activated following this will add further stacks to enemy heroes. So this is what I mean by like, we kind of have to see how this is going to be in game, because what this sounds like to me is you just spam skill 1 or skill 2, you separate the people, and then the people try running away, you use Power Unleashed. While that ability is still on cooldown, you can use it again. Its skill is enhanced on top of that, and then you keep that person there inside of the fight no matter what. It is pretty crazy. And then the skill itself is just good too, because of the fact that it has that flea mechanic. Now, whether people can actually attack still on top of that, or if it just makes it where like that person running away can only continuously run away, like they're not allowed to fight if they're not allowed to go ahead and like attack or use abilities or anything like that. This is so stupid and broken, because it just makes it where imagine that, for example, like a Super Saiyan 3 Goku is on the other side, right? Gohan goes ahead and use Power Unleashed, and then the person's running straight into like the Kamehameha of like Super Saiyan 1 or Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, it's gonna be so upsetting having to play against this. Next we have Mock Break. Warp to the target location and unleash a flurry of attacks while moving at high speed. The first hit to enemy heroes applies a stack to them, and you can attack, or you can move while attacking. You also generate a shockwave following the fury, staggering enemy heroes with stacks and applying flee to enemies without stacks. So either you can't move, or you start running away backwards. So is this the one where it is the stagger? No, they don't show the one with the stagger. But yeah, overall, man, he looks insane. I think that is going to be another powerful character. Of course, we're gonna have to see the numbers of this guy. We're gonna have to see just how good he's going to be. But I think overall he looks really nice and fun to play. We can go ahead and look at his next video here, which is just going to be his sort of animation that is playing on the home screen, or the idle animation. And it's just him, you know, just going potential unleash, which is, it's pretty nice. Or powering up, I should say.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, check this out.
Yeah, it's really fun. I like it. I like it a lot. Next, we have the Dragon Ball acquired emote, which is just when he picks up the Dragon Ball. And we can see it's kind of like when he didn't catch the Patara, but hey, at least this time he did catch it, dude. Like, it's so stupid. There's no way he didn't. They referenced that. This is going to be his, I believe, his epic animation. This, actually no, this is just the rare animation of if you win. It's called Relieved. This one is called Soaring, or the epic win animation. Oh, dude, I love that one. It's the reference to when he arrives just in time on this for the Buu fight, if I remember correctly. We also have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku win as well.
You'll need more than that to take me down.
Yeah, dude, look at that. The MVP animation is so nice, man. There's more stuff from the I'm forgetting it off the top of my head, but the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the one where it's with, here, let me just load up the next animations. Beyond All Limits is what this one's called. So this one's the epic animation then.
Weak. Way too weak.
Wrath of the Dragon, that's what it's called. That's what I was thinking of.
All you got?
All right, pretty nice. I wonder what the regular, because that one was the rare and the epic. I don't know if they actually gave me the animations for if Gohan just wins without did they give it? Hold on, let me just give me 1 second. No, they did not. If Gohan just wins, like what his regular MVP animation is. Next we have the Supreme Kai outfit for Gohan, and it's they have the like little, what is it called, the KO finisher for Gohan that uses his Z sword. It's gonna look so nice if you have this, both outfits on for this guy. Like, you have this and the KO finisher. We'll go ahead and play that next, because I do have that, and then this is the last thing. But like, dude, look at this. Imagine this with the Supreme Kai outfit. That's gonna look so nice, man. But that is all the stuff that we have to look at today. Thank you as always for the creator program for giving us this videos early. But let me know what you guys think of Gohan down in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great week. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.